Good evening. It's August 16th, 21:35. A little bit delayed again. It's getting a story of my life. But I thought I'd do a quick reboot of my Windows machine. And why do I hear myself? Or something. I don't know what it was. Oh, was that my Siri? My Siri was talking to me. Oh. That's a nice structured start of the show. Let's start the show. Welcome back. I thought let's start early today. I'm wearing my very old XML Spy shirt. I'm not sure even if that still exists, XML Spy. Let's have a quick look at the coding window. XML Spy. Altova. It looks like it still exists. XML Spy 2022. Wow. Old memories are coming back here. XML grid view with the image base 64. Interesting. Not sure if there's a date on here. No, there's not. I guess it must be from previous century. It's OpenVis Studio. Also, my coloring does not really fit my background here. Soft as in software. Let's continue with the website. I have no clue where to go today, yet. So many things that still need to be done. Oh, there's already the to-do list from 2027. 7/27. Change from multiple upload to single upload. Edit show the full image. On edit show the full image info panel. On edit. Oh, that should be yes. Something like this. Show the full image info panel. Oh, that's on the gear item. On second upload, the first upload should be removed from disk. Fix stream layout a bit better. That's this. Add a link to the Azure Shield certificate. My cord for my headphone is getting in my way. Add shields a component. Make the upload a separate Blazor component. When deleting the gear item, also delete the attached image. I think that's something related to this one. Update the offline message on Twitch. Very old picture. That's in the stream. on the tweets website, remove static identity parts. Static identity parts. What are static identity parts? No clue. About page. This is all in the gear page, and that should not be in here. Stream layouts, that's also on the website. That's not on the website, that's in vMix. vMix config. Change from multiple upload. That's part of this thing. On edit, show the full image info panel. That's in here. On second upload, the first upload should be removed from disk. That's in here. When deleting the gear item, also delete the attached image. And although it's easy to put all these comments to do things in here, because that will show up in here. Get from Azure Vault. It's the username and password. See if we can use static files in minimal API projects. Let's have a look at GitHub. Because that's actually where we have the projects. Projects. That's the Office Blazor thingy, classic. Can we move the classic to the new project? I thought I clicked on this. Something is happening. Also, the follower count I think is off. Incorrect. I see on Twitch that it's 119. Gold. levels. It's 120 over here. Changing it back to 120 again. It should be 119. Save changes. That's correct. That's better. Get the activity feedback. Now let's see. Fix all the nullable warnings. Clean up alt.NET Core versions from the live coder VM. Add a new tag to the current running video. Generic. There's no way to flag this, I think. Dev and YouTube. Create user secret option. I create an option that's now in the configuration part of Azure. User management. That's something like identity. CO option is generic. Check score is also generic. Let's check the score while we are at it. Copy, save note. www.soft as in software.com. Let's see how we are doing today. Scanner instance. At least we are live. 608. And that's another thing. I need to update the Nougat packages. Because the last time that failed due to not having the .NET version installed. .NET, yeah, not Donetsk. .NET list runtimes. 3.1.2.128.607 should be going 607. So this one should go, and this one should go. But at least we have 608 now on the machine. Why don't we get anything here? Awaiting scanner instance. Oh, oops. We need to include HTTPS. Don't think so. Oops, an F. Whoopsie. Cross scripting protection. HSTS header not implemented. All cookies use the secure flag. That's good. This one is a big one. Content security policy header not implemented. I think that's impossible to do. Some things are in there by Blazor. X content type option headers not implemented. Let's have a look at that. No sniff. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that's an old one. .NET Core tutorials. Response headers, add content options, no sniff. I'm trying to sort out was a recommendation of Blazor WebAssembly. Usually in other I added this one. First problem is app use doesn't exist. That would have nothing to do with Blazor WebAssembly project, and as that runs in the browser, your header would come from the host serving from Mr. Magoo. Is that our Mr. Magoo? Blazor, I think that says our Mr. Blazor Magoo. You need to configure your web server. That's I deployed my application as your app service. I use the advanced tools to edit out web.config inspired by this site. Good. Sounds good. Let's put that in the comment there. Well, maybe put a new one in here. Fix headers. And that should be on Azure. Fix header in web.config. Like so. Referenced by this item. Fix headers. Oh, nice. You get links in the description as well. Add gear items CRUD options. That's what we did, but we do need to fix some items there. Option to upload gear items, that's done. Identity, generic. Check if a token is valid, that's also should be security something. Identity also. This is also identity. See, there's so much to do here. Check expiration, JWT token. If a YouTube is deleted but still active in a playlist, then this will show us a broken video in the video list. On the home page, this needs to be fixed. That's YouTube. Refactor URL versus URL. Not sure what that is. I think generic. Don't remember what the issue was there. Reset seed option. The reset seed option. Database. Add the relevant link on the about and under name link and photo. Now go to the home page. That's the about thingy. About. Add dark theme. Suggested by Nadyard. That's generic. If live show running show embedded video list on the list page header. That is the YouTube page. No. Oh, how do I get it back from the archive? Where is the archive? Should undo this. Can we undo that? Restore. Okay. Better. So much on there. Create a private video thumbnail. Update the Nuget versions, Nuget packages. We can do that because that was what we did last time. Let's have a look at that. Manage Nuget packages. I think last time this completely went wrong because the runtime was not available yet, and now the runtime is on my machine here. So it should be working if I update them all. Let's update all of these. See if it's still working. Thrill Seekers. No updates found anymore, so let's clean the solution and still cleaning. Rebuild it. Oops. Oh. Apparently that took some updating. 35 warnings is probably because of the nullable items. Let's first try to run this and see if it all still works. And I'm always working on the master branch. It's bad practice also. Should actually do that on a separate branch. Is it running? Yes, it is running. There's another thing that we also wanted to have a look at. That's like the schedule. I wondered if this is now going to the Twitch schedule. Now let's accept the cookies here. And let's show the live stream now this way. So the live, we actually started late again. Tomorrow there's another live stream, by the way, because Thursday is again, it's cancelled for Thursday because our soccer match is again scheduled on Thursday. I'm not sure what that is, but the soccer organization tends to put more things on Thursday again. Hope you win. Up to now we have been winning. That's the reason why we again are scheduled for Thursday. I also hope that I win. Not sure what area, but they like to win. Everyone's a winner. To talk with the words from the lyrics from ABBA. It's hot in here. I could put the blower on, but that will give some noise in this live stream. What I was trying to say here is actually I wanted to see if we can pick up the schedule from Twitch and bring that in here. But I'm not sure if there's an API or something on Twitch. Are you using Crisp? Crisp? What's Crisp? Except the ones. Yeah, everyone's a winner except the ones that lose. Wise words from the other side of the pool. What is Crisp? Oh, that's probably something to limit the audio. But the interesting part is if I enable the blower there, you don't hear a thing until I start talking, and then you are hearing the noise in the background. And I'm not using the NVIDIA thing or something to filter out the noise. You hear it now, the background. As soon as I talk, then you hear the sound in the background, as if someone is drumming on snare drums. If I just shut my mouth, then you hear nothing. Even the gate's a little bit slow. For that reason, sometimes my sound is and my voice is not starting if I'm next to the microphone or something. Let's hit the blower again. That's much quieter. Crisp. Noise cancelling. Yeah, that's basically, that's also what I use in at this time is, let's see if it's in here. It is not. I think I removed it. Let's log in here. In it. Oh, I don't have a local database user anymore. Okay. I think my local dummy user is someone called Joe at Docus. Joe Docus at NL. .nl. That's a famous Dutch character, I think. I don't even know. You have this guy called, I think in the US they all go with John Doe or something like that. We have Joe Docus. We have an actual person who is using this name. So they probably won't be too happy if I use their name there. Docus Joe. Yeah, I'm not going to log in here. If I know what's in there. This is my secret safe password test 1234.bang, I think. Super secure test password. And then go into the gear items here. Delete that. And add a new item here. The one that I currently use is something like let's see. Go XLR. That's the one. And I don't have any reference in there. I think I should be able to do it with this only. Yeah. URL. Oh, URL. And I have a very short other URL. Let's change that into the Netherlands as well. Yeah, even that works. Then I have to select the image. that's not what I needed. Oh, there's already a Go XLR there. So we can also test the software here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Edit, choose file, Go XLR. There's the Go XLR. Did it adopt it? Yes. Now we have to add the description there. Let's go for the US version. TC Helicon Go XLR Broadcast Production Studio Mixer. Sounds fancy. So slow today that it's putting a V in there. Do we have a product description? No proper description, only this bulleted thing. Yeah, so right now I'm using this one, but before this I used this one. That's the DB286. That's still sitting on below my desk here, but it's not connected to do all these things like de-esser, enhancer, and expander. 66. Oh, you can save $66. $209. That's really cheap. What? Oh, it's $275. So that's sitting idle now below my disk. I have to bring that over to my other workspace. But all the things that are done in here that are already also done in the Go XLR. If you look at the... thought I could resize this, but there. Like with the microphone here. So you have the same gate thing here and the equalizer. And the compressor is in there, and the de-esser, so it's all in the software here. Actually, a very nice thing there. Also with the beep thing, and if I need to cough, so that also helps with the COVID things. So if I get COVID, then I can still go on with the stream. Drifting off again, I think. This is also software, I think. Oh, but the benefit of this one is that it's... This is that option to use AI to filter out the background noise. So it's one step further than what the machine is doing. I was reading without crap, with crap. Can I help you with your research?
As promised, I've prepared a short report about our accomplishments for the previous quarter. So, here's the general overview of what we've achieved over the past few months. This was a team effort.
You hear a little bit that it's dropping off and on. Putting the gate on there. Yeah, I was looking at if we could pick up schedule from Twitch. Twitch API reference. This is documentation. Start commercial. Would it be nice if I can put some button on here for everyone to use, and then let's put it in here then with the option start commercial. And if anyone presses that, then everyone gets a nice commercial in the stream, and I'm earning boatloads of money by doing so. Isn't that a splendid idea? I think it's an excellent way to get rich quick. But let's start with the schedule there. Reference. Oh, start the rate. It's also interesting. Oh, you can also trigger it on. We're going to build our own stream elements, I guess. That's not really what I'm looking for. I just want to keep track of the schedule in one location. I think the best location would be the Twitch location, because that matches what we really are streaming. Update, create, update, delete, get channel stream schedule. And who is the broadcaster? How do I know the broadcaster ID? Let's save this. Broadcaster ID, broadcaster. Get clips. Okay. Subscriptions. How do I get a broadcaster ID? Isn't that in here somewhere? No. Let's have a quick look in my account settings. We do have a display name. What's in the page here? Check user subscription endpoint. No. Get the broadcaster ID and the user ID of any channel with a name. You can use the get user endpoint to convert a name to an ID. Get users. Okay. If you do want to know if a channel A is subscribed to channel B, take the names of two channels. And also, do you require an API key? Where was it? Go for the get users. Get users endpoint. So you do need a key. Optional parameters, query parameters, name and ID. Teams and teams. Why does it comes with teams? I was looking for users. Users. So you need an auth and or an app access token. Auth token with user read email scope requiring to include the user's verified email address in the response. Limit of 100 IDs and login names is total limit. That can be specified. Take the image and the image URL and the email address even. Interesting. So is everyone able to collect my email address from that? I guess you can only update your own user, I would think. Schedule ASP.NET Core TwitchLib. I heard TwitchLib earlier. Who created that? GitHub. By a lot of people, 37. Interesting. That sentence, it's kind of outdated, I think. Is it? Badges, bits, blocks, third-party username changes. No schedule. Oh, this is actually a Twitch bot. to the Twitch Lib API. With a list of all subscriptions of the specified channel. This is the VBA thingy. Twitch Lib pops up. SwiftySpiffy.com. Wow. It's not even there. Okay. Writing a Twitch bot from scratch. Written a few Twitch bots and I've almost always used whatever library comes up first in Google search. Twitch bots are very simple. They use the Internet Relay Chat Protocol IRC to communicate with Twitch servers. Simple protocol that uses plain text messages commands. That would send a message in the chat of Twitch name, channel name here. That's not using the API, that's something different. I just want to get my schedule information. ASP.NET Core integration with Twitch API. This is from Jeff Rich. 2 hours. We're not going to watch 2 hours TV here. Let's start with start. Starting a poll. Twitch API provides the tools and the data used to develop Twitch integrations. The data models and systems are designed to provide relevant data in an easy, consistent, reliable way. For the full list of endpoints you can use in your integration, explore the Twitch API reference. Twitch API uses auth 2 for authentication, learn about different types of access tokens that the API supports. See authentication. If you plan to use some of the extension-related endpoints, you also need to learn how to get JSON Web Tokens. And that's what we do already. Next step, call your first Twitch API in minutes using getting started. Let's do the getting started here. What do I need to get started? Twitch API lets developers build creative integrations for the broader Twitch community. To see how easy it is to integrate with the API, let's create a simple app to get information about the Twitch devs user. Now, what do we need to get started? Twitch account. Well, that's good. We already have that. No special developer credentials or tokens required. Okay. All Twitch integrations require you to register your app with Twitch. For information on how to register an app, see Register Your App. For this exercise, use following information to register your app. Set name to any name you like. It's just needs to be unique among all Twitch applications. Set auth redirect URL to localhost 3000. Choose any category of application you like. Let's look here. Log into the developer console using the Twitch account. Select the sign up tab to create one. We already have one. When you sign up for an account, Twitch sends you an email to verify your account. That's already what we have in place. Select the Applications tab. And register your application. Check the I'm not a robot checkbox. So in order to do this, we probably need to create something. Let's first have a look how this looks like. Developer console. Login with Twitch. Note the review team will observing a summer holiday break. Interesting. Login with Twitch. Let's put that in some secrets to make sure not to expose too much immediately. No. I'm pasting in a V again. Now I need the token. No, I should put remember in there. Console. Let's go back to the thing here. What did it say? Products? Applications. Select the Applications tab on the Developer console and click Register your application. Applications there. Register your application. So if I do something like test and then localhost 3000, I guess, something like that. Select the category, website integration. Yeah. Test. What's today? 2022 08 16. I'll just test this and we'll delete it when it's finished. So it creates one. And there's the client ID. So it's just a string. Let's copy that and go back here and delete this. Let's cancel that first. And let's make a screenshot. Extensions, applications. Let's go back in here and delete this. Okay, that means that we have to go in here. Then go to the Solution Explorer. We don't want to put secrets in the WASM application, the WebAssembly thing, but we want to put that in app settings, like so. You have a section YouTube. Let's make section Twitch in here. And the name is called Client ID. Must not be shared. That's your application ID. Not sure if we also need the other thingy like this. Like the name, category. You can see my really secret test user that will be overruled by on deployment. I actually should put this into something called user secrets. I don't want to spoil it here. I can actually see if I have some secrets in here. Yes, the API key is in there. So it would be a good thing to do the same. Let's copy this all over. You don't see it because I'm not sharing this. Copy, put that in here. Logging section. Allowed host sections. Let's save this and close this, and then close the other one as well. Save, close, then open it again to see if it's all safe. Yeah, it is. So go back to the code window. So instead of this one, so for public users, it will show this. If I'm right, let's close all these things. Let's close the schedule there. You select the application tab, something, set a name for your application name. Name must be unique among all Twitch applications. Your app name is listed on the connections page. Under connections, if your app requires a user consent to access or modify the user resources, no. To set auth redirect URL to the callback URL that your app uses for authorizations. After adding the redirect URL, add Click Add, select category, click the I'm not a robot, create, back in the Applications tab, the Developer Application Manager, the Client ID. Client ID. Oh, okay. Client IDs are considered public and can be embedded in a web page source. That's interesting. So that means that they are actually not interesting, that someone is hitting on the Twitch servers using one of the client IDs. Depending on the flow you use to get a token, you may need a client secret. For example, the authorization code grant flow requires a client secret. In new secret, click new secret to generate a secret. You must copy the secret and store it somewhere safe. Okay. So client ID is not really relevant. Treat client secrets as you would your password. You must keep it confidential and never expose it to users, even in an obscured form. Do not share client IDs among applications. Each application must have its own client ID. Sharing client ID among applications may result in suspension of your application access to the Twitch API. After registering, the next step is to get a token. I think getting a token is also done in my YouTube section. Add YouTube playlist videos async. Go to definition. So I should do something similar there. And that's implemented here. This is the thing. So this is not working with a token. Apparently not. Let's first start something with Twitch there. Register your application. HTTPS localhost 3000. We can change it later on. No, remove that. Category, website. Website integration, I guess. Now let me copy the client key, even though it's considered to be secret. Stream key, add something else. Section API. Client. Secrets showing, so manage. And copy the client ID. Let's see if I copy that correctly. Yeah. And another field. That's called client secret. Create a new client secret. Copy that. Save that. Let's go back and see if it's saved. If I create a new secret, it's not saving it. Edit. Password. Second secret. Save. So the interesting thing, let's go back to the code window here, is that I created two secrets here in here. But when I open this, it is not showing any secrets. So apparently it's generated a hash or something that's able to be identified. getting auth tokens. Let's accept all here. I think we already have the authentication cookies thing. Install the custom social connector extension under extensions. Specific for auth. Come on, it's the same thing. Let's first check code here to see what packages do we have in here. Manage Nuget packages. Where is it? Where are the Nuget packages? There. Why is it? Oh, because it's still running. Let's also close this, because that's not relevant for now. Close this, because we're now focusing on the Twitch API. Go to code. Still running, it's still running. Now, did it close my web pages also? Guess it did, but let's have a look here. It's from the header, we can remove that. That's for the security. So we have to reopen these things because Visually I thought it was a good idea to close them. Authenticate Twitch Sync.net Core. Who's the owner of this? It's a huge list. Providers, a lot of providers there. Twitch. This is the documentation fits themselves. I was expecting documentation in the code. Let's only use this one. These are the constants used in the calls, probably. Application defaults. Token endpoint. Create a ticket. Create a token. Where's the token? It is a nice solution, but a bit too big for just for now. It's for authentication, Blazor, Twitch. C# logging with Twitch, getting back the token. Can I get back to my application, the user channel name, the token automatically? Twitch API not playing nice with WPF. Add a simple refresh token to auth bearer tokens, but that's not related to Twitch. Let's force Twitch in there. Creating an ASP.NET Core web API on .NET Core 6 frontend React. Don't want to use Razor Blazor front technology and would like to add external auth 2 authentication to my API server. Only one method of logging in via Twitch auth. And this is not having an answer. 0 answers. Client ID is the least that we need in there, I think. Come on, it must be much easier. Twitch, .NET Core, Twitch API, .NET Core. This is not .NET Core. I don't want to create a Twitch bot. Just want to do something like this, but this is not showing any .NET information, I guess. Get started. That's the girl thingy. window is still open, so I don't see all kinds of mosquitoes coming in here. That's not a good thing. The thing is, we should get a token first. I think I do that already somewhere because I'm using the YouTube thing. And this is the other API. What's the other API that I use in my entity framework? This is calling login. On the API. Oh. No. I was looking in this one. I need to search in here. There. This gets a token. Learning a lot of things here because security is not my thing here. Tutorials. I feel like I'm running around in circles here. to get a user access token using the implicit grant flow. Implicit grant flow. The implicit grant is a simplified authorization flow optimized for clients implemented browser using scripting language such as JavaScript. In the implicit JavaScript, instead of using the client an authorization code, the client is issued an access code directly. As the result of the resource owner, the grant type is implicit as no intermediate credentials are issued. When issuing access to token during the implicit grant flow, the authorization server does not authenticate the client. In some cases, the client identity can be identified by the redirection URI. Using the deliver the access token to the client, access token may be exposed to the resource owner. Improve the responsiveness and efficiency of some clients, such as client implemented as an in-browser application, since it reduces the number of round trips. Okay. To get the user access used, you will navigate to a user to ID switch TV with the following query parameters that are appropriate for your application. If the user is logged into Twitch, Twitch asks them to authorize the application access to specific resources. If not logged in, Twitch first asks them to log in and then asks them to authorize your application. But I don't want my specific information, I just want the information from everyone. For instance, if we go to https twitch.tv/1lion and go to schedule, that's public information. So I would expect to get that information without too much authorization. Authorization code grant flow. This flow is meant for apps that use a server and securely stores client secret and can make a server-to-server request to the Twitch APIs to get user access token using the authorization code grant flow. Your application performs the following steps. The first step is to get the user to authorize your application access to the resources. There's again, I just want to use the public information. Client credentials grant flow. Only for server to API requests that use an application access token. To get an access token, send an HTTP post request to HTML auth token to set the following form URL and code parameters. Examples of the three flows. If you don't want to write code to test auth in topic, register an app, client ID, implicit, authorization, and the client credentials flow. Twitch. Determining the authentication method that fits your needs. Two protocols, auth and open identification. Thank you for following 9. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nines. 6 9s, 4, 8, 9, 7, 7, 6. That's an interesting name. Protocols, server to server, app access token. It's authentication in a lightweight C# .NET Core library that makes it easy to authenticate Twitch users using auth. Awesome Blazor. Let's force switching the query. That's useful. Thanks for that. We don't want npm there. The same page that we have been looking for earlier. not getting the authorization code workflow. I don't want to watch the 2-hour version here right now. Probably need to do that offline. Get basic info, Twitch API using .NET, ASP.NET. It's the same 2-hour thing again. This thing needs you to authenticate, and I just want to have the public information. Get value from Twitch API. I don't want it to log on, I just want to authorize it. Copy, so if I do something like that in Notepad, oh, let's do that on the other machine then. Where did it open my notepad then? Somewhere? Let's use a sticky note then on my other screen. 99999889776. Now I can't find my sticky notes. Oh, there's my sticky note. So copy the curl command in there. Question in here, what's the bearer there? I need to find it the other way around. Get channel by ID. Broadcaster ID. Channel by ID, by the ID is that name. That's the broadcaster ID. Broadcaster name, so I have the name. Get information about the Twitch dev user. You use the get user endpoint. The endpoint requires a username or ID. Because we know the user name, set a login query to dev Twitch dev login name with Twitch dev all lowercase case. Remember to replace the auth bearer token with your token ID and the client ID with your app ID. So I need first to get this. Client secret, grant type, client credentials. What's client? What's the grant type? Because the get user endpoint, which we're using to get information about Twitch dev user, accepts either type of token. Let's get an app access token since it's easier. For information about app access token, see something. That's what we used. For this exercise, an open terminal window. So for that we need to do copy this. We bring that over to the other screen. Content type, client ID, goes here. Client secret goes there. Get my client ID, copy. Paste that in. Get the secret, copy. Then use this, copy. Now go into secrets here. Command window, run the, oh, that's not allowed. /D. The URL is using a bad illegal format. Let's go back in there. Curl X post help, screaming caps. So there's no X option in here. Oh, there's an X probably. X request method post. Yeah. Escape. Curl X post is the method. Yeah. HTTPS ID Twitch .tv /auth. Typing is not my strong thing today again. Token. See, missing client ID. So we're on our way there. Copy this. Paste it in there. Change the quotes there. Quotes. Then /h and then content type. what's happening if we do this. Yeah, missing client ID still. That's the next one. Client ID, something. Ending with double quotes. Copy. Now go back to secret. Invalid client secret. So it's always the last one, maybe? Copy. Now I get an access token. Copy. Let's copy that over. Starts with a T, ends with a C. Expires in some time. Let's close this. So this was correct. So the first secret that I created in Twitch is invalidated after created the second one. So the first one I can basically delete. So now I get an access token. Like that. So the next call would be something like this. Copy. Paste that in. Do the same thing again. Refactor that string. Put in the token, copy. Delete that part. Client ID. Where is my client ID? There. Where is my client ID? Copy. Okay, let's copy this CURL thing. Start a command thing again. Put it on secret. Paste it in. And there you have it. Oh, I pushed in Twitch dev. Let's copy that. And I can show you that. Copy. And close this. And show the desktop again. Notepad. File, save as, C temp, Twitch, dev, dot, what's the JSON? Open with Studio Code. Did I miss something? Guess I missed something here. Oh. I'm not sure why my code formatter is not working on Studio Code here. Now it's working. Did it download it? Configure. Yeah. That's it. So with getting the token by using the client ID and the client secret, that allows you to get back the ID and the login information like the name and the display name. And from there we can go further. Let's have a look at how the picture looks like. Copy. That's that one, indeed. The other one, channel picture. Twitch developers. Good. Well, that's a start. Took us some huge amount of time. Let's continue with that next time. So let's go find the documentation for this. That's this one. API guide, copy, put that in my there. Take the secret out. This one is a bad example. You don't see this, but it's on my other screen. broken. Just for later reference. Kill the secret here. You never know who has access to this. Good, that's saved. Also copy the URL for this one. So the next time we need to translate this into .NET, into a .NET call. API health. Let's see what is the all green. So that's good. Let's close this. Let's close that. Close. Well, let's save this one for next time. It's a happy Wednesday again. Solve that. What a mess. Good. We can close that, I think. What did we change here? Uploaded the picture. Oh, and we changed some settings there. And the eraser file. Yeah, a lot of to-do changes. And nothing much. Oh, the NuGet versions. Yeah, so no reason to check this in right now. Because that's almost nothing. We did do a lot of research on the Twitch API. That's what you get with new stuff. Takes a lot of time. But we will get there in the end. Again. Let's go to the main window here. Oh, I'm still on secrets. Why am I still on secrets there? Go back to the main window. There we are. So, what did we do today? We did go into the Twitch API. And we are collecting some user information. This time using curl. But next time we should translate that into .NET Core to be able to collect this information and put that on the website softwareinsoftware.com to collect the schedule information and bring that on the website as well. So thanks for watching for now, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe on YouTube and hit the bell to get the algorithm. Be aware that people want to show this. And if you're on Twitch, thanks for the follow. Number 999998888979776. That's a crazy name. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow. Well, today I should say. Wednesday evening, Dutch time. And I'll be back today. Bye bye.